go and station yourself in Madrid, little friend. Is anything happening in Italy at all? Anything?
Nothing.
Nothing. That's pretty terrible. What's happening in the world? Oh, I was going to say we're in a period of peace, but apparently USA is kicking Mexico's ass, and Brazil is doing things to the rest of South America.
And I just
poor Bolivia. Look at Bolivia. I feel terrible for them.
Yeah, Bolivia. They're like the Sardinia-Piedmont of.
They have Santa Cruz, and that's
America.
pretty much all. And Brazil is kicking Colombian ass. So yeah, Brazil and USA are bullies, so to speak. Well, Peru and Argentina are as well.
I am trying to get towards a point where I can make the decision that we talked about earlier with the Cavours.
The thing is, though, that you might want to consider getting rid of me as an ally.
Mm-hmm.
In order to try to get France as an ally, because, as I said, you can only have one great power as an ally. And if you get rid of me, then you can have France as an ally, which will be much more useful for you. Even though I wouldn't be able to see your puny country. Puny. Also, I would like... I mean, the worst part is British India. Nothing happens there. I'd love, I guess a different starting point where India is dismantled completely and everything, is independent there. Would make for a much more interesting game. Like a mod thing or something.
Yeah.
Maybe it exists so far. But maybe I should, dissolve our alliance. Oh, sorry.
To make things more interesting, yeah, okay.
No, ally France.
I should ally France, to be honest. France.
Yeah. France.
Except
Really good doctrine.
Very
now
good.
you have a much better, what do you call it?
Yeah, the only real reason for me to be allied with you was to not be too worried of France, but now that I'm allied with France, that shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Yeah, and also, at least until you formed Italy, then, being allied to France makes more sense. I mean, it also would make more sense to be allied with me if I lose great power status, which I'm surprised I haven't done yet. Because I thought that I would lose it very fast. But it hasn't happened, so... Why not just have France for now? And the liberals are 37% of my population suddenly. Don't know how that happened. How is your population growth?
Not very good, I was just observing it. I have 1 million people, or eligible males. However, it's slightly decreasing, and I'm not sure why.
Also, by the way, I noticed that there's war in Egypt and the Middle East.
Is there?
The Ottoman Empire is invading Egypt.
Ooh, interesting.
I also find it interesting that Egypt starts with Crete.
Oh yeah.
And the Ottoman Empire starts with Cyprus.
Yeah.
And Greece is very, very small. They need their arm that goes over the Aegean northern coast there. Take, what's it called? East Macedonia and Macedonia, and West Macedonia, as well as Thessaly.
It's fun to compare
Thessaly.
this, by the way, to, Greece and the Ottoman, the Ottoman Empire here, to when we were playing Rome 2 Total War, because it's so much simpler here somehow.
Yeah,
It's just everything is...
this is on a much grander scale.
Yeah, it is.
But I got a bit. It's like Larissa. Oh, I recognize that from before. Amazing. Do they have Thessalonica? Oh, that's interesting. Adern, as I always pronounce it, in Thrace or Thracia.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to pronounce it. Also, I don't like that they call it Istanbul yet. Because as far as I know, that only happened after the Ottoman Empire collapsed, and they changed the name from Constantinople to Istanbul. So it feels a bit weird having it called Istanbul right now. Officially, it was Constantinople.
All right. Yeah.
They should have continued that name. I like it more. Even though Istanbul is Greek as well, I think.
Oh, you're gonna get a lot of
No, like the etymology of the name is like the city or to the city or something like that.
I think that's like a thing on YouTube that.
That song, yeah.
Yeah, that song. No, but the what's it called? I think the most commented video on YouTube or something was like the origins of Alexander the Great or something between Macedonians and Greek people or something like that.
Oh yeah, that part.
Or at least a few years ago that was the case. And I remember, I know that there's so much like principle and pride involved in any kind of discussion with any name or origin or anything like that, or history or whatever, in basically this big square surrounding most of Turkey, Greece, all of the countries north of there. I'm not going to name them because I'm going to get yelled at by Macedonians and the like.
Maybe. Yeah, but I can understand it from... Well, I can understand... yeah, I can understand. I'm not going to say more. I can understand things.
Just
I'm in ninth place, by the way. I'm dodging this. I'm dodging this. Change the topic immediately. You went into too far hot water.
What?
Or too hot far water. Or,
what are we talking about? I don't remember.
I don't remember. Sokoto,
anyway.
yeah. There's something about Sokoto. I think, by the way, that there's something about Sokoto that still lives on. Like, to this day. Some sort of religious leader or something. Called the Sultan of Sokoto, or maybe it was Imam. Or...
Oh, now you're going to offend more people. Quickly.
Okay, quickly switch. No, but it is in Nigeria now. Something like that. I just find it cool. That's
okay, all. A very sort of neutral thing. Okay. I like when the railroads start developing around the map here. I have a very weird railroad stretching from Turin north to Aosta, and then eastwards, and then south again. So it's basically almost a square, but not quite. It just feels like with the when the railroads start developing here, it's like the worst planning ever. It's like they didn't invite anyone to like oversee it. It's just like they make the decisions based on let's just build a railroad here.
What should they get, taking advice and stuff? But speaking of Aosta, I kind of want to visit there as well someday. It's like a special region, like province of its own or region of its own.
Is it Piedmont?
No, like I call it like D'Aosta Valle d'Aosta or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a special sort of autonomous area of Italy, so it's not part of Lombardia or something like that. So I kind of want to.
And it's on the border of Switzerland.
Yeah, and the same thing with what's it called, Tyrol? No wait, Trentino, something like that. It's German-speaking area, also the same, but it's like a separate administrative thing. I'm gonna use thing there. And I'm doing it's a tactic when it comes to research that you might employ someday. If you become that good and skilled. Or both.
Go on.
And that is to save up, you not have any research going, and then save up for a specific purpose. So you get a technology faster.
Like saving money in real life.
Yes, so you can spend, you can buy a product for cheaper or something, I don't know. But still, it's pretty useful, and you should use it. You should use it. Because right now I am saving up research points, because it accumulates, over the time. I don't know if it's as effective as spending it all, in the investment thing, but right now I have 4,000 research points saved up, and I'm waiting for empiricism to come out. So I can
to be released.
Yeah, I want that book out so I can buy it immediately. And I am tempted to let Cuba go the same way I did Philippines. But I am losing my great power status. The 3rd of December, 1859, I will lose it. Unless something drastic happens, which most likely will not happen.
Ooh, Japan has emerged.
Already? That's pretty fast.
From nowhere. Yeah, they're 13th
Yeah,
place.
wait. In unmodded, they don't start as all their different small states, right?
Oh, right, they're unified pretty much instantly.
I can't remember. I think that is the case, and they just need to westernize. Because in most mods they start out as all these small daimos or whatever they're pronounced. And they need a whole Magi restoration. Don't quote me on how to pronounce that. Something. Magi? I don't know. I don't freaking know. Stop me.
Mages? World of Warcraft mages?
Yes. Those guys.
International Crisis in Cuba. I like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, I have a lot of backers. Suddenly. I didn't even know. What the hell? Cuba, what the hell is going on?
President Kennedy has announced... Oh, hang on.
I have German backing and British backing. Will I get American backing?
Acquire Catalonia.
Oh,
France.
Basically, I will get US backing because they hate me less than France. It's not because they like me more; it's more because they hate me a bit less. And Austria might go for France.
Have you seen France's demands?
Yes, I've seen it.
Acquire Catalonia.
It's outrageous. I will not bow for this Ranger of the North or
Frenchman from the north.
Frenchman from the north.
Well, naturally, I will support France.
You have no other choice, really. You
My
can't go to war
truest
against,
friend and ally.
Yeah. They would not accept this offer. That's not very good. I can't just go separately. I have to go agree to both if I want peace. Maybe if United States joins me, then maybe. What can I do? So take from sphere. Papal states. They will not accept. Okay, never mind. I can't entice Austria, so I will have to hope for the United States and hope that will be enough, really. Otherwise, I will be in for a war, so I might as well start producing units. Let's see. Spanish troops, 6 of them. Artillery, 6 of them. 5 of them, I mean. And then engineer, hussar, and that's pretty much it. And how is the crisis going? Come on, United States. You're my truest friend and ally.
Has not decided yet who to support.
I have a good relation with France. Why the hell? Why the hell, France? They would accept this offer. Whew.
White peace.
One might say. White peace. And that cost France quite a bit of prestige as well. It should have given me prestige. But now North German Federation likes me more. Maybe I can get an alliance with them. Oh, Portugal declare war. What the hell? Portugal? Portugal's conquest of Extremadura. What have I done? What have I done to deserve this treatment? They have British backing as well, and I only have Philippines for my side. Well, this is awkward. This is really awkward, in fact. Who do I have? Union Liberal? Why the hell do I have them? I want Partido Moderato.
Ooh, look at the military strength.
Yeah, it's not great. I mean, I've seen worse, but I've also seen much better.
Philippines has 23, though. Impressive.
Yeah, but I can't give up Extremadura. What the hell? Or Estremadura, how do you pronounce it?
Where's that again?
It's in the eastern Spain, near the Portuguese border. So I should probably try to...
Western, yeah.
Oh, yeah, western.
Yeah, I can see it. Southwestern, yeah.
It's not the first time I made a mistake of east and west. It's not the first time. It won't be the last either. Well, this is a pretty solid victory over stupid Portuguese forces. But British forces are landing in Bilbao, so yeah. Say bye to Spain as you knew it. It won't exist anymore after this. Army decision making. Get me an army. Can I mobilize as well? Yes, mobilize, do everything. Everything in my power. To beat these sons of bitches. They are losing quite a bit of troops though. It's pretty good. Can you send troops?
To where?
We can't.
To Spain?
We can't ally, can you? Because then you.
Yeah.
Oh, what? They did more? Acquire Andalusia. What the hell is going on? Why the hell are the Brits so bloodthirsty suddenly? They want Andalusia from me.
They want to expand their Gibraltarian empire.
Yeah. What the hell? How can I agree to these demands? They're outrageous. And the worst kind of outrage as well. Well, try to kill the Brits.
As per usual.
Well, let's hope it is per usual. If you've done it before, then you should be good at it. Well, we are doing pretty well in the battle of whatever the place is called. Logroño. And the Brits are defeated. And the brave Spanish forces pursue and destroy. Excellent. Now I'm glad I have so much money saved up. Let's see where to go.
Karl Marx has published the Communist Manifesto in Belgium.
In Belgium. Well, it's close to Germany. It's fun when it happens in some random place like I don't know, America.
Yeah, that's the height of irony.
Yeah. Let's see. My fleet is ready to take on the British. British. I don't think so. They have ships literally everywhere. But I could occupy Gibraltar. You asked about the Gibraltar question before. And what to do with it.
Yeah.
And I think I have the final solution.
Dark joke. Dark.
Very dark. Oh god, the Portuguese are getting quite an army. But I'm defeating them on the battlefield. Now I'm glad that I invested in military technologies. While I'm at the same sad that I don't have any allies.
I need a war against Austria. It has to be said.
It has to be said and it has to be done. You should wait for the inevitable brothers' war between Prussia and Austria, or North German Federation and Prussia. I mean Austria. Damn it.
Probably, yeah.
That will be good for you. And now I have issues of too many people in one place, which is killing my people. Too many people are getting what they call conscripted. I should probably send them to try to occupy Portugal. Going for the offensive here. Let's see. Faro. Bea. And they went into Galicia. How's the war status going? Minus 5% only, because of the blockades. They have a lot of blockades. But I should be able to pretty much occupy all of Portugal. Which is pretty well. I'm bleeding money, but...
How much of an economical base do you have?
Well, I have 580,000 in reserves.
That's
and I'm
fine.
losing 400 a day, so... As long as it just stays this way, then it should be fine.
So when will the real European conflict happen? The one between...
This is the most real that has happened so far, except for the thing that happened before.
The one between the French, Russian, Northern Italian Confederation.
Yes. That thing.
And the rest. UK, Austria.
Yeah, those small nations.
Bavaria.
And do you know the Portuguese have quite a fleet of 40 ships?
Yeah, they always have a fleet, but it's not much use of a fleet. Or there's
Not when they... Oh god, I have an army of 27,000 in my land. How did they manage to sneak past? Yeah.
Fantastic.
I'm an experienced... Oh my god, I have my leader, Rafael Perez, +5 attack. Surely he will be the Garibaldi of his time.
Of his time. Yeah.
How good is Garibaldi? Is he still alive?
Garibaldi's... No, Garibaldi's dad is... Yes, he is.
Oh.
Ugo Garibaldi. I don't know.
Is he good or is he bad?
No, minus 26.
Is he good or is he bad? No.
He's not good. He has negative effects on morale, defense, reliability.
Well, I guess his son is much better.
Yeah, don't really know his son yet.
Or maybe, I don't even know if it is his son. But apparently...
Could there be more people called Garibaldi?
Oh god, the Philippines are sending a fleet of 2 ships.
I love these backgrounds that you can have on the leaders in the game. There's one who is personality bastard and background bootlicker, but he's quite good. He has good organization and reliability. Strangely enough, as he is a bastard. If he's a bastard, why is he a general? I don't understand.
Well, maybe he owed a favor of some sort, or his dad was an influential man. Maybe it was Garibaldi.
You're basically saying it's kind of like Game of Thrones.
Yes. Well, the world is like Game of Thrones, just you don't see it.
Wasn't Game of Thrones based on George R.R. Martin's Turtles or something?
I couldn't tell you. Maybe.
I thought you'd know, since you're a fan.
Well, I read the books.
Well,
I didn't read his life.
All right. Well, I did. I didn't read his books, though, but I read his life.
Was it a good life?
No, it was mainly just about turtles in a cage.
It's a pretty bad life. Can I do anything? Can I take places?
No.
Can I go places? I'm gonna investigate potential... I don't know. Can I get something in Mozambique or something? Place in the sun? Mozambique. 17 war score. I don't think they will agree to that. Maybe... I don't know. They have Bombay. I like that they have Goa in India. Damn Portuguese. Maybe North Angola would be an interesting acquisition. Or maybe something in Portugal itself to increase my population. Douro. Or maybe I should just take white peas. Just take the damn white peas and go with it. There we go. White peas. Peace in our time. This time, not a joke. Demobilize. And all my troops can gather in Madrid and be happy. So how? Well, I would say that Rafael Perez is now nicknamed Spanish Garibaldi. He was very successful in the defense of the. Am I a republic still or still? I'm a HM's government, so I'm a monarchy. What are they lacking? They want some more artillery. Oh, wait, there's still troops here. Artillery and infantry. That's all that is left. Okay. I should have claimed Gibraltar. That's what I should have done.
Oh right, of course.
Of course, you can't say no to that. Gibraltar is always nice. And did anything extraordinary happen? I guess they just canceled my military base buildings in one place, which is unfortunate. Beyond that, I should be fine and dandy. Signed the Geneva Convention, by the way.
That now too.
I will do that. I will comply to international rules regarding military and stuff. I'm not gonna read through the text though, so I might break him in the future.
What? What is this? I have... I just looked at the requirements for the Geneva Convention. Have less bad boy than 25. Bad boy?
Infamy. Bad boy points.
Is that really what it's called?
No, it's like colloquially called that.
Right.
DB. Because it was used in EU3 as well, I think. Infamy or some sort of that.
Yes.
It was basically since, it had its upper limit of, okay, you crossed 25, that means you're a bad boy.